Good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for that message to come through. What do I mean by going for your big dreams? I mean, doing the things that you love doing the things that interest you, going for those things that internally you're like, "Oh, I wanna do that. Can I do that? Can I do that? Please, can we do that? Can we do that?" And then your head gets in the way and goes, "No, no, no. Society says we cannot do that. Or family says we can't do that. Or friends say, that's crazy. That's stupid." Or the business world or whatever, whomever it is out there says, "No, you were not allowed." They're lying. They're lying. What they're saying is they don't understand it. And they don't have to. It's your life. It's your mind. It's your body. It's your connection to what you know is right for you. So go do that. Go do that. Who cares what they say? There's going to be somebody out there that looks at you and goes, "My God, that's amazing." It makes me think of the space race back in the day, trying to get rockets into the air. People thought they were nuts. People thought it was crazy. And yet someone in power said, "Yeah, we're going to do this." And so people kind of went along with it. And then they started getting excited about it. And then we hit the moon, and then we started putting satellites out there, and then we started going to the Mars and checking things out, and Voyager's way out there sending us pictures of the great beyond, and what? And now it's not so crazy anymore. But think about it. Think about sending a man to the moon, or sending the man into space. Sending people into space where there's no oxygen, it's freezing cold. They're crazy. That's stupid. Why would anybody want to do that? And here we are. We get awesome pictures from NASA, cool information off of Mars. Again, Voyager still sending information back. That's pretty freaking cool. That's the wild idea. Crazy thing. And I'm not saying that your big dream is going to the moon. Maybe it's something else that's equally as bizarre in your world. And it could shift things. Go for it. Do the thing. See what happens. And if it flops, that's okay, because it may be the thing that triggers the next thing. Like, how many flops did the space race have before they finally made it? How many rockets exploded? How many, but they kept going. They kept doing. They didn't blow up one rocket and go, "Well, guess that's not going to happen." No, they took what they learned. They modified things. They tried again. If something else blew up, they took what they learned. They modified and they tried again. And it blew up. And they took they learned and they modified, and it went up and it came down and then it exploded. Oh, something new, right? But it made it up there. It could be that your flops are the information that you need for the next iteration and the next iteration until it hits that. You get all the information from all the flops, and you hit that thing. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So keep getting out there, keep doing the thing. Mistakes are learning environments. So keep learning, keep moving forward. And if you don't make it cross the finish line, somebody may come after you and go, that was cool. And let's learn from our mistakes and go and do. And you've just moved something along that's bigger than yourself. You've just moved something along that may reshape the world and society as we know it because you chose to go for your dream. No matter how weird, small, or insignificant it is, it's not is, it seems to everybody else. Your one thing could be the pebble that ripples out. And even that doesn't matter because you're having a good time, right? It's about you having a good time. It's about you enjoying what you're doing. It's about you waking up in the morning and going, oh, I have this idea and I think I want to do it. And I know that's possible because that just happened to me this morning. Woke up before the alarm bell and went, oh, and I could do that and that. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Oh my gosh, I got to do that. That would be so cool. Oh, and it got me out of bed and moving and rocking and rolling. Let's do this thing. That's the big dream. That's the big dream. So we are going to do a little meditation. So excuse me. And then we will pull the card and we'll see what the message is for today. But before we get into that, please hit the like and subscribe button. Yes. And the bell that's up there somewhere that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every morning. So let's get to it. All right, getting comfortable in your chair, making sure you're all in the nice and cozy or comfortable wherever you are watching this, on your couch, in your bed, walking down the street. Just take a deep breath. And if yawns come up, that's okay. That means that things are shifting and moving. All right. So, and if you can, if it's safe, if you're so inclined, close your eyes and just notice your body. Just notice where your body feels good, where your body is working well. There's no pain. The muscles, the joints, the organs, the things just do what they're supposed to. You never worry about them. Heck, you hardly even remember those parts are there. I want you to thank those areas for doing their job, for being healthy, for staying fit, for continuing to do the job without complaint. Oh. And now I want you to scan your body. And I want you to get in touch with those areas that don't feel so good, that are maybe a little sore, that have some pain, maybe have some tension, maybe there's an injury, maybe there's some kind of dis-ease going on. And I want you to thank those areas for fighting for you, for combating whatever it is, mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical, that's coming in to harm, perceived or unknown. Your body is fighting for you to stay healthy, to stay alive, to stay vibrant. And I want you to think about those areas that may be chronically tense, chronically in pain, chronically diseased. And I want you to realize that those areas, that reaction comes from something a long time ago, comes from something that happened a while ago. And your body reacts with tension, with pain, with fighting really hard to protect you, to keep you safe from an incident, a situation, a person, or a group of people, or an environment that you were living in. It's trying to keep you safe. And so it built up these ways of being, ways of holding your body so that you could survive. But you are no longer in that environment. Chances are you're no longer around those people on a regular basis. That situation is over. That incident is complete. And yet your body hangs on to it. It's a survival mechanism. And it's always on the lookout for that thing, for that type of thing. But it's no longer around you. And so it's time to let the body know that it can release, it can slow down, it can relax. And it takes some time for the body to respond because it's been in survival mode for so long, it doesn't remember anything else. And so it's time to remind it every day we are not in that environment. We are not around those people. We're not in that situation. And should that situation, environment, or those people ever show up in our lives again, we know how to deal with it. We know how to survive. We do not need to hold those tools in our hands 24/7. We can put those tools in the toolbox and relax a little. Learn some new skills. Pick up some new tools. And as your body is getting used to this idea, I want you to move into your heart center and notice all the boundaries and walls and survival techniques that surround your heart. And they're all great techniques. They're all capable. They're all wonderful walls. because they helped you survive. And now they may not be working. They may not be what you need right now. And you can see and pinpoint some of those walls, some of those boundaries, some of those survival techniques that no longer serve, that actually keep you small, keep you hidden, keep you from living your fulfilled life. And as you identify those areas that no longer serve, I want you to notice that there is a light that shines around them. It's beautiful, maybe faint, but it's intriguing. And so you decide to walk through those boundaries as only you can to see that light more clearly. Mm. And as you're walking through, you notice what no longer serves, no longer works, and become willing to maybe let those things go, to release them back to the universe so they can help someone else and free you up. And as you walk into the center of all those boundaries, all those survival techniques, you step into the most beautiful, bright, warm, welcoming light. And it's so bright, but it is not blinding. It's inviting. This is you. This is your divine spark. This is your gift to the world, and it's ready to shine. It's there to help you remove all that no longer serves and create new ways of being that will help you thrive. And as you're getting reacquainted with you, your internal self, your gift to this world, your divine spark, I want you to reach out into the earth, deep down into the core, into the center, where all that creative possibility and life bringing force resides. The energy, the creativity that produces everything that surrounds us. And I want you to invite that energy in through your feet, up your ankles, into your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, up your spine, into your torso, into your chest, your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, into your head. Ah, swirling around your body, touching every cell with this creative power. And finally connecting to your heart center, to that divine spark, to that big dream of yours. And the creative power says, yes, let's make this reality. And as those two energies are connecting, I want you to reach out into the stars, the galaxy, the universe, touching the energy that knows all, sees all, connects all. And as you tap into that vast knowledge base, that vast power, I want you to invite that energy in through the top of your skull, down into your mind, down your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, oh, down your spine, around your ribs, into your chest, your torso, your hips, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, swirling around every cell in your body, bringing knowledge and health and connection. And finally connecting to that divine spark within, connecting to that earth energy of creation, of abundance, of possibility. And as those three energies, earth, you, the universe, coalesce and merge together in partnership, you see a path laid out before you, illuminated with starshine. You have the knowledge of where you need to go next, what your next steps are, what your next actions are, what your next decisions are. And you know you have the creative prowess to make things happen. And so you step onto the path willingly, maybe not without fear, but you step on anyway, knowing this is your path. And all the tools are available to you as you move forward step by step, no matter how big or small that step is. Aho, right blessings. Amen. So mote it be. Our card for today is follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. Mm. Deep within, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed. You sense when it is time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. You know that you march to your own beat, that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are, and that you must trust in your own timing. You cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it is time to burst forth. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythms. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Trust in the life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. When it is time for the rhythm of rest, you will feel a natural slowing within and be drawn into contemplation and environments that are more gentle, spacious, or nourishing, and perhaps more peaceful. When the rhythm of play beats in your heart, you will reach out to others to connect, dance, converse, sing, make music, make love, and share your wildness. You will be drawn to uplifting groups and places where you can experience a positive, energetic exchange. Your needs will be met in harmony with your own rhythms. All that you will miss out on by trusting this is anxiety. What you will gain is peace. If you have also pulled the inner trust card or feel intuitively guided to read that message, this oracle has the even stronger message for you that you must surrender your attachment to doing things the way others think they should be done. Whether that be the hours that you sleep or the way you structure your day or creative work. You must honor your need for rest and replenishment, as well as your need for play. Sometimes an afternoon nap or trip to the beach will do far more for you than slogging away when you are mentally depleted and in need of rest. Sometimes you need to work when the energy is flowing, even though others may say it is too much and you must stop now. You are an empowered individual and you have the intelligence and wisdom to choose for yourself. Experiment with what works best for you and tailor your lifestyle so that it nurtures your best self into being. Follow your own rhythm. Let's do the healing process. Mm. Say aloud, I now release any unhealthy attachment to the structures, routines, and belief systems of others that are preventing me from accessing and honoring my inner sacred rhythms. May I be assisted through unconditional love to know the truth of my own timing. I love myself enough to give myself rest when needed, to trust in my own timing and not feel forced or rushed. I believe in myself enough to take healthy, inspired risks and action when the timing feels right to me. I trust in my inner rhythms. They are wise and helpful. Through unconditional love, so be it. You may now wish to stand up and close your eyes. Be aware of your own energy. What does it feel like now? Ah, what does your body want? Is it to move, to curl up in a ball and rest, or to open your arms and dance around the room with joy? Perhaps you would like to give yourself a reassuring hug. Take a moment now to do what is needed for yourself based on your feelings. If this is easy for you, great. If it is hard for you to know what it is you need, even more wonderful. This means you are open to learning something new about loving yourself, and it will become easier with practice. Follow your own rhythm. You get to choose what your life is. A lot of us have spent a lot of time doing what others thought we should, what others have told us we need to do. You no longer need to do that. You are an adult, and you get to choose. Other people don't have to like it because they get to choose. People outside of you get to choose to support or not support you. You get to choose to support them or not to support them. But you ultimately only have yourself to worry about. Follow your own rhythm. Find your way through life. It may look familiar, may look completely crazy, and that's okay. Bring your light to this world in the way you know you're meant to. And if you want to do so in kind of a silly, fun way and bring some joy and happiness and uplifting whatever energy, the the I was about to say the Big Dreams Blueprint, but that's not happening. It's the Holiday Booty Wiggle. Hey, it's the Holiday Booty Wiggle Challenge. That is starting. We have our opening session today, but it is starting tomorrow morning. So, link is down in the description. It is going to be 5 days of tiny little moments for you to think about and to do a little booty wiggle and to celebrate yourself and to bring joy into this really busy time of season, this really busy year. This, it's just, it's so busy. I just confused the two, right? It's this busy time of year and busy season. Bring some joy, bring some laughter, bring some silliness. It's going to be fun. We start our opening session tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's just to get to know you, just to say, here's what the challenge is about. And then we dive into the challenge first thing tomorrow morning. I'll send you an email and then we'll meet up in the evening just to see how it went, how it's going. All right. Moments. It's just moments. It won't take much of your time for you to bring the joy, the silliness, the fun, the happiness back to this time of year that's like, oh, it could be heavy. And for those of you who are starting to celebrate this evening, I wish you a happy Hanukkah. May the lights shine on you and show you your way through. And with that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you hopefully tonight, but I will definitely see you tomorrow. Take care.